Radio is a Kennedy Studios Productions. The opinions stated by various contributors to Talk Shit Radio and its radio programs are not to be considered as or endorsed by Kennedy Studios Incorporated. Visitors are urged to use their own discretion to draw their own conclusions. All information, products, services, and use of this website is for entertainment purposes only and personal use only. Talk Shit Radio Network does not confirm nor deny the validity or accuracy of the information contained within the website or broadcast. Any services or products provided by Talk Shit Radio Network and its host contributors should be used solely for entertainment purposes only.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Talk Shit Radio. We are TGIF, the day after. That's what the title is. It's Talk Shit Radio, the day after. And the day after what? Well, obviously, the day after my surgery. Now, you'll have to excuse me because I do have to talk a little low. I do have this big scar on my neck. I do have the studio cam up as well, so I'm going to go ahead and get everything shared up on Facebook so you can listen to me on Spreaker and you can check me out on YouTube as well live, and just to see what I look like right here a day after the surgery. Now, I'm not too sure how we're coming in, but everything looks golden from where I'm sitting, so just bear with me, folks. I'm trying to get the show posted on Facebook as far as the radio program, and then we're going to go over and we're going to get the studio camera posted as well so you can take a peek, because what I want to do is I want to show you guys a little bit of what I got going on here. Now, my throat's real scratchy, as you can hear. It's real hard for me to talk. I might not be able to get a full 45-minute show on the air today, but I'm gonna do the best I can. It looks like we got some chat going on. What up, Johnny boy? How's it going, my friend? I'm gonna get that link in the chat room here for Spreaker right now. So if you no, we don't want to open it. We want to copy the link. And so if you want to go and check out the camera real quick and see what she looks like, yeah. So there we go. That is the link where the studio camera is just up and running. And once I see I got a few people in there, and if you're curious, we'll go ahead and we'll give you a look-see as to what this scar looks like. Now, I'll tell you what, quite an interesting day yesterday. And again, I apologize. My voice is real scratchy. And I'm a little slurry today simply because I'm still highly sedated, but I wanted to at least say hello and let you guys know that I made it through the rain. I guess you can say I made it through the rain. No? Anybody? All right. Moving on. I'm not going to do any news. As I said, I don't even think I'm going to be able to do a full show today. But I did want to just go over the procedure a little bit and how it went and just kind of a little bit about it. And anybody who wants to take a look, again, the link for the live video is up in the chat room of the Spreaker broadcast. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to also share that on Facebook as well, so you can go and check out that link as well. And what you'll really see basically is me with a huge neck brace on. But once I got a few people on there and they're checking it out, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll turn a little bit. And then I'll show you the actual scar where they ripped into my neck. It's probably, I don't know, Silent Mish, you're listening. How long you say it is? 6 inches? 8 inches, I'd say? Yeah, easy. That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about my scar, not my cigar. Anyway, yeah, it's about 6-8 inches across my neck. You can't see all of it because part of it's hidden by the neck brace. But what they did, and I talked about it before we went in, what they did was they went in and they just, rebuilt my neck there, so to speak. It was pretty cool. I got to say, everybody at Bayonet Point Hospital was friendly. The nurses were mostly all male nurses. They were really cool as they brought me into the OR, talking, joking, talking about the show. If any of you guys are out there listening, hell, man, I don't even remember. The last thing I remember was dude asking me about allergies and about the show. I was breathing into the oxygen mask, and then boom, I don't remember anything after that, and I woke up, so everything was good. But I was treated great. Everything went good. Now I am sore as a son of a bitch today. Now I got somebody watching over there on the thing, so I'm going to turn over here and I'm going to let you see that black line that's on my neck. All right, I'll look up a little. Can't do it long. But that is the actual scar, and you'll see it because there's quite a bit of a delay. I don't know why. And the reason why I keep touching my nose is because the Percocets that they've given me are making my nose itch. That's what they've given me for pain. So where are we at here in the we got some feedback with the voice going on there. But good video. Okay. Yeah, that's probably because I'm not too sure. Interesting. And it's actually a cheap little camera. It's not one of the big ones. The big ones are over there, and I was going to get a really, really big one, but we're not going to. So yeah, man, I went in there, and they went in there and took out the vertebrae and did whatever they did, and replaced it with cadaver bones in this cage and all of this good stuff. And what was really cool about it is as I went into what they called the OR hold. Now let me just grab a sip of my coffee here. Hold on. Oh, did I miss that yesterday? I go into this OR hold, and they're talking to me, asking me a bunch of questions, everything that they've already asked me. And we're just going over a bunch of shit and shooting the shit. And like I said, I was talking about the show, and that continued all the way into the OR room. And it happened so fast. I remember them rolling me into the OR room, scooting my naked ass over because I was butt naked. My ass was all hanging out. I was real conscious about that. Thank God it was all dudes because, I wouldn't want some female nurse looking at me and then going out with her girlfriends later laughing about how tiny my blanket was. Yeah, that's it. And my what costume? Oh, my Halloween costume. Yeah. Well, that I was getting to that. So, like I said, they're asking me all the questions, and I'm looking around the OR room, and it happened fast. I don't really remember it. Boom, I was gone. Woke up in the recovery room. Asked me if I could go to the bathroom and do all of this, and yeah, absolutely. I did everything I had to do. They're like, well, do you want to stay? I'm like, nah. I went to the bathroom. Literally, I woke up and I said to the nurse, because she had discussed it with me, what had to be done before I could go home already. And I looked at her and I said, can you bring over the urinal thingy so I can go to the bathroom? She goes, yeah, no problem. Brings it over, gets out, comes back in. I filled that son of a bitch up. She's like, good job. All right. You're determined to go home. And I was not staying in the hospital last night. There was no way that I wanted to stay there. I know how hard it was for me to lay around the house. Girls out later, haha, did you see that thing? Yeah, that was what I was worried about. Even the dudes that were in the OR room, who the hell knows? They might have been out there telling the wives. The wives could be telling the girlfriends. The girl could be going all over. Next thing you know, everybody's laughing about my little mushroom. Oh, man. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stand up and give you a real good shot of what the scar looks like. So if you're watching, I don't know. Here we go. Ready? And I know you really can't see much, and it was quiet, but That's because I really can't do much at two things at once there. But that right there is where they went in, did what they had to do on the front of my neck. I guess I'm going to be stuck with that scar for the rest of my life, but it is what it is. I look like a bull terrier with my shirt over this neck brace, and I mean, it's a fiasco, but I'll get better. Ain't no big deal. But when they start calling you Pinky, be worried. Yeah, enough said. No, now we've come up with some of the after treatment is going to be incorporated. Michelle had mentioned this about my Halloween costume. We've come up with a way to incorporate all of this into my costume. See, what they have to do is I guess now, hon, what's going to happen is a nurse is going to come and they're going to hook up some electrodes to my neck, which sends a signal through my neck, which stimulates the new bone growth and fuses my neck together. Now, I've also found out, which is something that's very interesting, and Michael Minardi was the one who originally mentioned it to me and told me to do my research on it. And yes, CBD has been used to stimulate bone growth, re-stimulate bone growth. So there we go. There's just another medical use for it that we know about. My voice is starting to get real scratchy, guys, so I'm going to do the best I can to at least bring you a half hour. I don't know how I'm going to do. I'm starting to feel it already, so bear with me. But where was I, Michelle? Do you remember? I lost my place in line. Oh, yeah. Right. There's no definitive information that we've found that confirms anything yet. I have to, do a little more research. But definitely looking into, how and what dosages, so on and so forth, as far as the TENS unit, thanks, on Morgan Fairchild's face in Holy Man. So we got to look into the dosages and the types and so on and so forth of the CBD oil that I need to be using. And then I just got to figure out a way to get to a state where I can legally use it and so on and so forth. Now, what else do we got? Let's see. It's a pretty nice day today. I gotta be honest with you. It's only 70 degrees here where I'm at. My phone is right there. Okay. I've got some pictures. Babe, can you do me a favor and get those pictures up on Talk Shit and then get the link to the pictures into the chat room so everybody can see that as well? And that's some before pictures in the hospital, us fucking around. And then some right after picture, I guess, of surgery. So, but oh man. Anyway, guys, listen. I love the fact that I was able to go into a surgery. Yesterday morning and be home and try to sleep in my own bed last night, which was almost impossible. I did what I did because I was in pain with my neck so long that I just didn't see any alternative. I've been to physical therapy. I've been to a chiropractor, and nothing's helped over the years. So this is really the last resort. And a lot of people that I've spoke to have said, oh, well, did you even get a second opinion? I've gotten second, I've gotten thirds, I've gotten fourths. This is the first neurosurgeon that I've actually went to that has actually made sense in what he said. And I've always known it. I mean, let's face it, pain management is nothing but pills. It's a Band-Aid. Physical therapy, in my situation, hurts. So it's not a good, it's not a good alternative. And then what's the other one? You got physical therapy, and then you got what? Pain management, and then the chiropractor. Oh hell no! I mean, the bones were already crunched and crushed and broken already. So I mean, all the result of a quick little boot to the back of the neck. I mean, it's that fast. It doesn't take much to break those bones. They're very fragile. Now, babe, did you get them pictures up? Of the before and after pictures? No? Oh, you did? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shut this video stream down now. By the way, this is the new setup for the video stream. I'm going to set the channel up itself better. You can see for those of you that are watching. And John says the audio sucks on the video right now, but on Spreaker it's good. It's bad. It's bad on the video. Okay, so I got to work on the video sound some more. Let me try and... I'm not going to mess with it right now. What it probably is there's probably a latency to it somewhere in the software transfer, but that's all technical shit. Anyway, not the software transfer, but the signal transfer. Anyway, on the actual video page from YouTube where I have the stream going, there's a chat room there. All right, you can go in there and you can say hello, like, hi, just like I am right now. Little emojis. I mean, I'll go ahead and we'll sit a little car in there, or no, even better, Statue of Liberty. Okay, and then let's see. We got my favorite part of this whole YouTube setup is the fan funding. Now, obviously, that's if the fans want to send us some money. I've never used it. It ain't even set up, so don't even click on it, folks. It's not set up. If you send money to us, it's going to go off into cyberspace somewhere with that. So I've never even messed with that. But that's about it on the YouTube. I mean, that's really all we got with that. It's a work in progress. Once my partner Dennis and I decide how we're going to move forward now with the surgery, I can see that my recovery is going to go rather steadily and quickly. I'm praying and I'm being what's the word? Optimistic? Hold on, coffee time. Whatchamacallit? I'm being optimistic that, I move progressively right along and I can get through this pretty quick. But, you know what? One thing that's really, really cool about the new broadcast setup is, now you won't be able to see this you won't be able to experience this unless we're running the TV commercials and everything, or unless you're watching the TV, but I have it set up now to where we have what's called a TriCaster, and I can put like 12 different commercials, scenes, bits, so on and so forth, and then just hit a button, and again, this is for those of you that are watching, and John, if you're watching, you should recognize what's playing right now on the video, because it's actually the commercial that I made for you. But, so yeah, oh wow, there is a huge lag on the video because I've just now taken my sip of coffee, and yeah, so, all right, but anyway, let's get back to this. Let me shut this down. Let's get that off there. Okay, so signal should be down now. Shouldn't be broadcasting video. It should go down very shortly, and yep, there it is. So, all right, now we're just back to the radio show, and we're going to concentrate on that. But anyway, I'm going to cut it short, like I said, at about a half hour. We're about 18 minutes right now. Audio was killing me. What happened? What was up with the audio? Loud? It was probably very loud, wasn't it? I don't know what's going on there, buddy. I got like I said, I've got it all temporarily hooked up the way that it's sitting here right now. I gotta, once I get it into the bigger studio, there's a whole bunch of adjustments I have to make and everything. Yeah, you didn't even get a chance to see the video, did you? That's really the first time you've seen it. And down it went, so you won't be able to see the rest of it anyway. I'll get it to you to where you can see it. But anyway, got about 10 more minutes I'm going to stay on. I'm not going to do the full 45 because my voice is already killing me. It's gotten real scratchy and I notice it. But I wanted to see the video TriCaster in action. Need some advertising for candles. Well, let me know. I'll actually talk to you afterwards. It's easy. You see how it goes. Oh man, my neck is really, really, like my throat, like if you had really whatchamacallit, a really, really bad case of strep throat because of where they went in and everything they did right there. It's like swallowing, trying to drink coffee is really rough. But anyway, we're going to be doing some advertising. I think we're going to get a video going or something like that for Island Scents. It's a candle company that John and I do believe Kerry work on. Now, I have Silent Mish over here. Cameras are down, by the way, babe. They're not on anymore. But I do believe Silent Mish has got something to say. So let me move out of the microphone and give it to her.
I just want to give him a break a little bit because of how I can already hear the hoarseness in there. Not that my voice sounds any better anyhow, but I figured just a little bit of just, talking about what's going on. And yesterday we were at the hospital and they ended up losing him as far as somewhere in the hospital. And
which I didn't even know about because I was out like a light.
So we rushed back, the girls and I, our daughters, and we went ahead and we get there. And they said he's done with surgery and he'll be in recovery. And as soon as he does, A, B, and C, we can go ahead and go see him. I received a message from a lady that came out and said that he was going home and everything was great, no problem. About 5 minutes later, the phone rings in recovery.
I read the post that you put, so that's why I'm chuckling.
5 minutes later, in recovery, this little old lady who volunteered comes up to me and she goes, "Mrs. Kennedy?" I said, "Yes, ma'am," because she's like 110 years old. She says, "Your husband's staying the night, and he's going to be on room XYZ on floor 3. So myself and the two girls go up to X, Y, and Z. That's definitely not my husband. I asked the nurse, "Where will Lewis be going?" They said in 4B. I said, okay. So this really nice nurse decides to tell us to go to 4B.
He's got to go out.
And to 4B, and we went to 4B. Or we were going to go to 4B, and then the phone rings again and says that Lewis is going home. So I asked the lady, "Where is Lou?" And they said, "Back in recovery, and he gets to go home." So I get to go down and see him an hour and a half later.
But yeah, I do remember that coming back in. What did you try to do? Yeah. I got audio to play, baby. I got a few things that I am going to play audio-wise. First thing is a quick little message from Michael Minardi, and then I got a quick little crank call from somebody who we haven't heard from in a long time. So real quick, Talk Shit Radio. I'll be right back.
Michael Minardi. I'm the campaign manager of Regulate Florida, who's going to be actively seeking to put adult use of cannabis on the 2016 ballot. Why Regulate Florida? I am putting myself out of a job by doing this. I am a criminal defense attorney. My main practice is representing people arrested of marijuana offenses, and I'm sick of it. These are good, hardworking people whose lives are turned upside down by a cannabis arrest, threat, DCF involvement, or other type of sanctions that is coming against them for using cannabis. We want to bring together the people of Florida. We want all the patients, all the users of cannabis to step up and let their voice be heard. Stop being afraid of being persecuted because of speaking out. We need you to stand up. We need you to help out because we need action right now and not apathy. With doing this, we can change the world and we can change the state of Florida for the better.
Circuit Key Man, Rebecca speaking.
Hello, Rebecca. How are you today?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
I'm doing excellent. Listen, I got a little request I need to make for you. I want to put in an order, and I want to come and pick it up. Is that okay?
Was it end of July? Or was it the beginning of August? Do you remember when you called it in?
I'm calling in right now.
Oh, you're calling it right now. So this is going to be a big order?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me get a paper and pencil.
Thank
so what
you.
are we getting?
I'm sorry?
What are we getting?
Just want a Big Mac.
Big Mac. You mean the Big King?
No, a Big Mac.
Big Mac is McDonald's.
Well, it's right next door. You can't go get it for me?
No, sir.
Well, come on. That's not fair.
I could do the Big King. That's about it.
Well, I don't like the Big King. I like the Big Mac, but I hate McDonald's. Does that...
Okay. The Big King's almost close to a Big Mac.
I bet you my Big Mac's bigger than yours.
Okay.
Were you going to take my order or what?
If it's a Big King, I can.
All right, let me have a Big King then.
When are you going to be coming in and pick it up?
July.
In July next year?
Certainly.
Okay.
Why not?
Fine with me.
Better late than never, no?
Yep.
Listen, you sound sexy. You want to go out on a date?
I'm married.
I would take him along. He could drive.
That's okay.
No? Are you sure?
Anything else I could do for you?
Well, I want 2 Big Macs now.
Okay. Anything else?
Making me hungry. And a
Okay.
chocolate shake.
Small, medium, or large?
Extra large.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Coming in July?
In July. You think you can deliver that?
Unfortunately, we're not the area to deliver.
Why not? I'm right around the block. I tell you what. You meet me in the parking lot, sweetheart. I'll take you out to dinner and show you a good time.
That's okay, and I have to be here watching my crew.
Yeah, they don't care. Trust me.
Okay.
I'm serious. I take you out. We'll have a nice candlelit dinner. Maybe a little whining, some dining, some 69, and you never know. I mean, things could happen. You might leave your husband for me.
Okay. Anything else?
No, ma'am. I just, was trying to get a Big Mac and a date, but you don't seem to be
Okay.
receptive to my charm.
That's because I'm married and I got a store to run.
Okay, but are you married or are
I
you
am
happily married? There's
I
a
am
difference.
happily married.
Well, there's a big difference, I got to tell you.
Happily married.
Are you sure? Anybody else
I'm
there?
very
Anybody
sure.
else there that's not married?
I'm very, very, very sure.
Does he share? I mean, I share. I got no problems with it.
I'm sure he will.
You think so?
I know he will.
Why? I don't get it.
Okay. So is there anything else?
Well, no, just my 2 Big Macs, my large fries, and a couple of shakes, and I'm on my way to come get it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be looking for you. I'm gonna be
Okay.
looking for you, and I'm gonna get you to go out on that date with me because you sound sexy.
All right. Is there anything else?
Well, you just got to tell me yes. You're gonna go out on a date with me, and I'll come get you.
Well, that sounds really nice.
Well, are you her husband?
Yeah.
You are? Listen, you drive. Listen, I'll be nice.
I'll drive.
You drive.
All right,
I'll be nice.
20 minutes.
15? Hello? Son of a bitch hung up on me. God damn, it's so hard to get a date in this town.
Hey, welcome back, Talk Shit Radio Network. Welcome back, everyone. We're going to end the show right there with the Brooksville Bob crank call there. I know it was a little long break, but just, had to get out of it for a bit. My voice is getting a little scratchy. I will be back Monday morning. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. John, thanks for jumping in the chat. Silent Mish, appreciate you jumping in the chat. Appreciate you jumping on the microphone for a few minutes and giving me a break. Everybody who listens to the show on the replay afterwards, I appreciate it. And we'll be back, and we're just going to keep getting better and better and bigger at this point because the surgery's over. I can start recovering and start the construction and everything in the new studio all at once. So Talk Shit Radio Network, everyone. I really appreciate you listening. We will be back Monday morning, so tune in then. Be safe, have fun, and yeah, when you're driving, keep the rubber side down.